Yoshi!
Yo everyone, it's Yumi the Yoshi Tamer, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Yoshi's Story. Last time, we came into the rather ferocious-looking jungle, and we are going to be heading right into the jungle hut. We'll see how well this goes. So, now with all of our colorful little Yoshis all in a group, I've decided yellow would probably be the best for this situation. So as you can see, this has a very unique background and music style. I rather like it. And what is this guy's problem? What does he eat? How does he do that? Oh well, I guess we'll be running into quite a few of these guys. I guess they're supposed to be called spikes, but in this game, they're, as you'll see in the story later, their Japanese name never got translated to English. So they're actually called by their Japanese name in this one, which I think is Gabon. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that, but whoa, trouble headed our way. If I can remember B again. No peppers. We do not like peppers. And spike balls. Definitely not good. There, that'll take care of the problem. And a bit of happy flowers. Wow, okay. And I could always use some more eggs. So, Miss Warp snoozing in the jungle. Nice, Miss Warp. I don't know if that would be the best place for me to snooze. I'd prefer someplace safer with no spikes. Oh, special heart. Okay, let's see if we can grab that really quick. I don't know if we can. Like, quickly, I should say. I don't do very many things quickly, as you can probably tell. I wish I could do things faster, but it's not usually how things work. Whoa. Okay, nice. Spikes just disappear. Perfect. So, we'll just destroy his block here. There. Okay, that special heart is somewhere around here. I don't seem to... Maybe it's down a little bit. I don't seem to quite... that's another special heart. Well, good. B. There we go. Okay, I think we'll probably have to find a pipe. There's so many places we can go in this big, wide-open hut. What are these, stilt guys? Okay. Whatever the reason for stilts is, guess we'll just have to see if we can maneuver our way around here. And can't really get them that way. There we go. And as you can see, switching the robes to yellow will make Yellow Yoshi quite happy. And that's our goal in life. Well, maybe not all of our life, but right now anyway, it's our goal to make Yoshis happy. And apparently, Shy Guys just don't have that in mind, so we need to set them straight. So here you go, Shy Guy. No more stilts. Okay. Jumping on enemies, that'll work. Alright. What's in the sky today? That was a really weird question. I would hope it would be clouds. And sunshine, at least. And there are some clouds. You can see back there. This whole place actually kind of looks like a mosaic-like thing. It's really weird. I guess it's kind of a textured pop-up somehow. Alright, let's try to figure out where some of these places lead here. So, this looks like a hut within... I guess this whole open thing isn't a hut, it's just walkways to the various jungle huts. Looks like they kind of live above everything in the jungle. Okay, nice. A whole bunch of stilt guys, I wonder what they're... Oh yeah! Here we go. Time for some bananas. Which also happens to be Yellow Yoshi's favorite, as well as our lucky fruit. Oh, this is kind of cool rock version of it. I actually kind of like this song. Brings back summer nostalgia. Days just playing this game. And I kind of want to push this back a little bit. Yeah. Those summer blues. Well, maybe not blues exactly, but you have blues waiting for summer. I know I did. And I still kind of do. I'm a summer type person. Although autumn is pretty good too. I guess I've never really asked people to leave comments about stuff before, but if you want to, you can leave in the comments what your favorite season is. I I really don't have anything against seasons too much. There's nothing I really dislike too strongly about them. I guess I prefer summer heat to winter cold in general, but it's not like I really hate winter. I really rather like it. Especially with all the good stuff that comes with it, like Christmas. Celebrating Jesus' birth and just the general happy feeling of being with family, spending time and getting gifts for each other. It's really nice. And of course, summer, you spend a lot of time outside, if you can. And just time to go places, enjoy the weather, sunshine. Yeah, just a whole bunch of cool stuff like that. And of course, right now we're in spring, which is kind of nice. I sort of like rainy days, although I do want to get outside in the sunshine whenever I can. And I like the spring flowers and how everything's growing in spring. And then autumn, of course, is really beautiful. The leaves changing colors. Okay, bee's nest. So many bees. If you upset them, they'll be angry, so be sneaky. Good advice. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. I like the leaves changing colors and the smell in the air and the breezes. General cool weather. Okay, it looks like they're getting a little riled up here. If you try to go past, they'll form a giant hand and tell you to go the other way, but we want to go this way. Seriously, bees. I wouldn't try to throw an egg. I mean, I have tried in the past, but you don't want to do that. That will make them turn into a fist and smash you. So, what you want to do is kind of just tilt the control stick just a little bit. Sometimes it's better to be slow. And then you can just get right past them. I guess it's good to have things like that in games to teach kids not to rush so much. It's good to slow down. Okay, so now we've got pogo guys. Kind of like shysters in Super Mario RPG. Or shipers, I guess. I guess that was later. Oh, sorry, bees. It's being too noisy again. I rather prefer the quiet myself, but I mean, I don't have to be pushy about it like these guys. Oh, even that was too much. Let's see, how can I jump quietly? Just have to... that was still too much. How am I supposed to do this? And also with the spike, that complicates things. I guess the main thing is to just go over them this way. That's a brilliant idea. Should have thought of that much sooner than I did. So I'll just go this way. And sneak. Shuffle. Did I just hear that spike make a pig noise? Well, I guess it might be kind of hard coughing up those spike balls. I mean, that's gotta be pretty hard on your digestive system. And, really, just taking them and throwing them, I mean, what's your problem, guy? I guess maybe you'd want to get those things out if they were in your stomach. I know I would. I mean, you got lots of problems with stones. Those are, like, spiky stones. That would be almost worse. But they seem to like it. I mean, like being spikes, they do it all the time. I don't know. Maybe we should ask spikes how they feel about that. So, anyway, we'll head on up here. And there's our special heart. One of them. Good. So that'll ensure we can get to at least level 2 next time. Let's check over here. And once again, I want to slow down with the fruits. I keep packing them away. And I still have a lot of the episode, I mean, a lot of the levels to explore in the episode, I should say. And there I go, just without thinking, gobbling up fruit. Now, this seems to be full of these, spikes. And it could be a problem. There. So, I'll just try to eat my way through. And that should help things considerably. So, anyway. I think I would like being in a jungle. I've never actually been there, but it sounds really awesome. Warm weather, lots of trees. Probably some pretty exotic animals, although the mosquitoes, that would be kind of something that would discourage me, I guess. Now, was it just a melon that appeared, or was there something else that I'm missing? I want to see if I can get up there. There. Is there anything up here that I should be interested in? I guess not. Yeah, we get a lot of mosquitoes around where we are, but I think jungle mosquitoes, of course, are probably much worse, since they carry various things like malaria. That wouldn't be good at all. If only you didn't have to worry about those little realities. I mean, visiting jungles and stuff from books and movies just sounds so awesome. Because it's romanticized, but then you've got the reality of the sticky heat, the bugs. Not so good, but if only could just visit really quick. Now, how do I get these kinds of things? I know a special heart's there, and I want some. How do you get a heart when you want one? That's a good question. Although, like the Tin Man, am I gonna have to reference the Wizard of Oz in pretty much every episode? Anyway, the Tin Man thought he needed a heart when he already had one. Now, big question of the day. How do we get over there? Oh, duh! There's an egg tulip right here. I can't believe myself sometimes. Not quite enough. Alright. Here we go. Yoshi, here we go. There, we got it. On the fly. Okay. Now, there should be one more special heart. And I don't know where exactly that could be. Okay, we can't check over there. We have to find a sign. That is the only way. What is your sign? I actually don't really buy into that kind of stuff. But anyway, we'll find our sign, and then we'll follow it. Okay. These things don't look very pleasant. I say they don't look pleasant at all, so I think they should go on up and let us through. It looks like a kind of risky business, but oh well. Looks like there's a platform here. Oh, no. Okay, that didn't work according to plan. Let's try this again. Hopefully I won't have to cut because I'm only trying to do my best. Oh, and that totally wasn't my best. Oh, seriously. Okay. Spiky spiders, whatever you are. You look like you might be relatives to Fuzzies, only you're not as fuzzy. And you like to seem to get down. I think I have an idea. There we go. Now I should be able to grab this. Perfect. Okay, what's... Oh, great. I hear that special heart. Yes. Okay. If I follow these coins... And then... Time my hovering just right. Good. And I believe... Yep, that should be all we need. But I'm still a little curious about these pipes and what's over there. So I'll just check this one out really quick first. Okay, there's the fourth Miss Warp. And the music has changed. I kind of like this. Nice, relaxing music. Oh, but this doesn't look like a great place to relax. More of you guys, seriously. Okay. Head on up and we'll check this place out. I wonder what they could want in a hut with so many of these spiky spiders. I wish I knew their real names. Maybe I'll put it on screen once I look it up. I don't know. Maybe you guys don't care too much about the technical names of enemies, but I kind of do. I like to know the names of enemies in games. It makes it feel more realistic. Okay, melons everywhere. I'll eat a few of those, but I still want to check out the other pipe. Okay, we'll save the last one. If we were going for the high melon score, this would be the place we'd need to go. But since we're not, we'll just head on out. Okay, so this is the out pipe. I guess I'll just check over here really quick, and we'll see what awaits us. Another hut. And what will this one be full of? Probably not nice people with personalities of greeting? Definitely not. Personalities of greeting, what am I even talking about? Okay, these are huge chomps, but it seems like they would be guarding something awfully important. I don't think that there's a way to defeat them. No, probably not. I just don't really like chomps, or chain chomps, or anything of that sort. Shigeru Miyamoto actually came up with the idea of chomps, or chain chomps more specifically, due to a childhood experience. He was around a dog at some point in his childhood, and it was on a chain, and that dog didn't like him around apparently. It was barking, and then it apparently at one point charged for him, but the chain held it back, and then all Shigeru Miyamoto could see basically was snapping, barking in his face of the dog being held back by the chain. So I guess from that experience he came up with the idea of chain chomps. These chomps don't have chains, so that's even more terrifying, but I can see how that would be a pretty freaky experience to inspire an enemy like that. It's actually pretty interesting, and that's why in some games chomps do bark. So I thought that was pretty neat. Okay, I'm a little cornered, and I think we've pretty much gotten all we need to, so let's eat the banana and be on our way. Now yellow Yoshi, all bright and sunshiny with happiness. That's kind of what yellow color kind of conveys. Alright. Our score and mood for this episode is, yep, pretty good. And a little bit higher than our last two. Or earlier two, anyway. I don't know what I'm talking about. But it's sizing up to be a pretty good score, nevertheless. Now, this jungle needs a little bit of love. The Yoshis stumbled upon a hut. They weren't invited, but in they went. Not a good idea, kids. Gabon was the owner of the house, and he didn't like uninvited guests. I don't know too many people that do. Gabon threw things at the Yoshis, and they were sorry for ever barging in. Okay, let that be a lesson to you kids. Don't barge into somebody's house or you're liable to get things thrown at you. The page turned, and the Yoshis grew happier. Guess I'd be happy to get out of that situation. Ooh. Looks like it's time to sail the high seas in the ocean. And it looks like next time we'll be heading into lots of jellyfish. Doesn't sound like a situation that I'd really prefer, but hey, if we want to save our super happy tree, that's what we gotta do. And it looks like there are big things in this sea. And it doesn't look like the surface is any safer either with those Shy Guy pirates. But I guess that's what we'll have to find out next time. We'll take a dip and a trip under the sea. So, I'll see you guys then.